Hello, my Soraya fans, and welcome back to another video. And today, I will be reviewing and covering the Godzilla -1 guidebook, officially made by Toho. And this guidebook actually released somewhere close to when the movie was released, so like December 1st. And fun fact, I actually got this for Christmas in 2023, which was last year. And with that out of the way, let's cover this amazing guidebook. Let's first start off with the cover. Obviously, what we see first is the obvious cover of the original poster for Godzilla -1. And it looks pretty decent. And I just loved how it just did the -1. I like that. And then the back, we see the letter 70, indicating that this is made from Godzilla's 70th anniversary. And we can just see Toho's mark and the pricing sting. And now let's finally look inside the book. What we see first is Godzilla and his amazing design. This actually might be my second favorite design. We can just see something written in Japanese. And before I review anything else in this book, spoiler warning if you haven't seen the movie. And if you have, stay. But if you haven't and still want spoilers, it's really not my problem. If you want spoilers, sure, I don't really care. But anyways, let's go. What we first see is at the beginning of the movie, where Shikishima is flying his kamikaze plane into Odo Island, where they get attacked by a pre-irradiated Godzilla Saurus. And if you watch the movie, this is where Shikishima basically was a coward and did not do his job as a kamikaze. And that basically led him into almost half of or almost all of the mechanics besides Tachibana, which died from the Godzillasaurus, which is obviously Godzilla -1. And in this picture, we can see this is like during when Shikishima arrived after the island incident and after the war, when the fire raids happened, and that's when he meets Noriko, aka, I guess, Shikishima's friend, because they aren't married. And they were just erasing Akiko, and we can just see Akiko's aunt. I forgot her name. And we can just see our other characters, like Noda, Boy, and that guy. And what I've been noticing is Godzilla's dorsal plates. Really good detail. And all of it is in Japanese. None of it is in English. So yeah. And this is where Godzilla attacks the boat, in the boat scene. And where the Tenko arrive and Godzilla obviously annihilates it. So yeah. And this is where he attacks Ginza. And the same shot where Noriko is presumably dead after Godzilla's atomic breath, which caused an entire nuclear bomb. And this shot is where Noda basically tells them that they're all used to see against Godzilla. So yeah. And this is basically like our character profile. I hope I'm correct. Yes, I hope. You can just see Shikishima and Noriko. Good. Okay. And we can see our other characters at the end of the movie. Tachibana and Boy. Yep. And finally, we see Noda and Akiko's aunt. So yeah. And we can see even more characters, like Japanese soldiers, this guy, and basically just a head soldier. And we can see our favorite director, Takashi Yamazaki. In the background, we can see Godzilla charging up his atomic breath at the end of the movie. Yep. And into this page where we see all the movies. And one secret, you can see that this page is slightly opened. When you open it, you can see all the Godzillas on there. We can see like Godzilla, Showa Godzilla era, then the Heisei era. Same applies here. Oh, sorry, if my hand was in the way. Same applies here, where it shows the Heisei era, the Millennium era, and the Reira. Yep. And in the background, we can see shots from the movies. Like, see this from Godzilla, Space Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. I think that's Godzilla, Mothra vs. Godzilla, and that looks like Godzilla 1991. And Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. So, yeah. Next page. And basically, this page is concept art of what Godzilla -1 was originally gonna look like. You can see in this shot where he looks more like a Zilla Jr. Hybrid, but not a Zilla Jr. hybrid. It looks more like a Zilla Jr. mixed with a Manila for me. That's what I think. Except the only difference is that there's the blue dorsal plates. Yeah. This actually, I don't like the Zilla design. I do love Zilla. I like Zilla, but this could be like a similar to like the Godzilla sword, in my opinion. And in this shot, we can see presumably Godzilla's face. Look, the little mouths popping out. Make Shin Godzilla look like a clown compared to that. If we saw this in the movie, this would definitely be a rated R, in my opinion. And this shot, this actually looks more like Shin Godzilla, just to like the chest area. And the long tail, which reminds me of Singular Point. And some look like Godzilla Earth. Some applies here, but this looks more like the movie design. And here we can just see Godzilla in that picture. So yeah. And this is basically like a photo of Godzilla -1 just standing in the destroyed Ginza. So yeah. And like the title says, it's production notes of the movie. Yeah. And we can see the shots they took for the movie. And other shots like the boat scene, the ending scene, Noah's plan, the Ginza attack, Shigashima's kamikaze plane, and so much more. And we can see more visual effects of like Godzilla -1, the boat scene, and attacking Ginza, 2 shots where these reporters die, and the VFX making. What I really like about this movie is that I just love the water physics. I don't know. I just love movies which get the water right. And this movie did exponential. And we see Godzilla just standing. And the ending scene where Godzilla basically pulls a GMK and his atomic breath just explodes on him. And this shot is where Shikishima realizes, or goes to the hospital to realize that Noriko is still alive. Yep. And some more like notes with the VFX, the history, and all that. And this amazing shot of Godzilla just roaring after destroying the Tango, and his atomic breath burns him. I really like that. And this shot, basically like the end credits of the movie. And we can just see Godzilla's flesh in the background regenerating. So yep. And this is basically just like merchandise, posters, products of the movie. released like in bookmarks, masks, and handbags. Just wanted to note that out. And actually, fun fact, I actually bought some products off of Godzilla Minus One. Like the Godzilla Minus One bracelet. This presumably looks like a keychain, but I don't really know. Looks more like I don't know how to describe it. And a Godzilla Minus One bottle cap. So yeah. And I accidentally skipped over a page. This is Godzilla Minus One's presumable footprint. And basically a poster of the same movie. Yep. I already covered that page. And yes, Godzilla the Ride, which basically inspired Godzilla Minus One. Same with Godzilla All in Sunsets in Takashi Yamazaki. And some more products. This looks more like Super 7. As you can see, it's just Shin Godzilla, Showa Ghidorah, Showa Hedorah, Showa Gigan, Showa Mechagodzilla, Mothra Goji, King Goji, Gojira, presumably, like Final Wars Rodan, and 84 Goji. And some more, like bookmarks, and etc. Yeah. And Bandai. It's Bandai. Presumably more Super 7s, King Goji, and hey, bookmarks. I've got the Minus One. So yep. And hey, Chibi. I always think those are Chibis, but they're not. That's from X Plus or from Bandai and SH Monster Arts. And fun fact, I am getting an SH Monster Arts Godzilla Minus One, so I'm planning on making a review of that when I get it. And yeah, that's the end of Godzilla Minus One guidebook. So overall, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a like and subscribe, and comment. What video or review do you guys want me to do next if this video comes out with comments? And keep scavenging, my Serato fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.